Good morning, everybody. Welcome to all of you in a summer vacation classes conducted by Krantivir Basantrav Narayanrao Naik, Shikshan Prasarak Sanstha, Nasik. I am Darade GM from Madhyamik Vidya Mandir, Brahmanwade, Taluka, Sinnar. Today, we are going to study the properties of right angle triangle. Dear friends, you know that at last period we have learned the general formula for the Pythagorean triplet. Now, today we are going to study the properties of right angle triangle. The first property of the right angle triangle is property of 30 degree, 60 degree and 90-degree triangle. If acute angles of the right angle triangle are 30 degree and 60 degree, then the side opposite to 30-degree angle is half of the hypotenuse and the side opposite to 60-degree angle is root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse. म्हणजे काटकोन त्रिकोणात दोन लघुकोन जर 30 अंश आणि 60 अंश मापाचे असतील तर 30 अंश कोनासमोरील बाजू कर्णाच्या निम्मी आणि 60 अंश कोनासमोरील बाजू कर्णाच्या वर्गमुळात 3/2 पट इतकी असते. सी इन द फिगर we have shown a triangle LMN. In triangle LMN, angle L is 30 degree, angle N is 60 degree and angle M is 90 degree. In this right angle triangle, side ELN is the hypotenuse and the side ELM and side MEN forms a right angle. The side opposite to 30-degree angle is MEN and the side opposite to 60-degree angle is LM. According to this property, the side opposite to 30-degree angle is equal to MN and the value of MN is equal to 1/2 of the hypotenuse, means MN is equal to 1/2 into ELN. Similarly, the side opposite to 60-degree angle is root 3 upon 2 into hypotenuse and therefore LM is equal to root 3 upon 2 into LN. In this property, if we have given any side of the right angle triangle, then using this property we can find the another two sides of the triangle. Example, if the hypotenuse of right angle triangle LMN is 66 centimeter, the length LN is 6 centimeter, then find the values of LM and MN. Now we can find the values of LM and MN by using the 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree triangle formula property. At first we can find the value of side EMN. Side EMN is the side opposite to 30 degree and therefore we can write MN is equal to 1/2 into hypotenuse LN. Put the value of hypotenuse is 6 centimeter and therefore we can write MN is equal to 1/2 into 6, that is MN is equal to 3 centimeter. Similarly, we can find the value of side ELM. ELM is the side opposite to 60-degree angle and therefore we can write ELM is equal to root 3 upon 2 into hypotenuse ELN. Put the values of hypotenuse ELN we can write LM is equal to root 3 upon 2 into 6. Then simplify this, divide the 6 by 2, we can write LM is equal to 3 into root 3 centimeter. Now we can see the second property of the right angle triangle, that is 45 degree and 90 degree triangle. And this property, if the acute angles of a right angle triangle are 45 degree and 45 degree, then each of the perpendicular sides is 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. म्हणजे जर लघुकोन काटकोन त्रिकोणात उर्वरित दोन कोन 45 अंश मापाचे असतील तर काटकोन करणाऱ्या दोन्ही बाजू कर्णाच्या 1/2 पट इतक्या असतात. As shown in the figure, we have seen the triangle XYZ. In triangle XYZ, angle Z is 45 degree, angle Y is equal to 45 degree, and angle X is 90 degree. In this figure, the side XY and XZ are similar, and the hypotenuse is YZ. Now, according to this property, the side XY is the opposite to 45 degree. Therefore, we can write XY is equal to 1 upon root 2 into hypotenuse. Therefore, XY is equal to 1 upon root 2 into YZ. Similarly, for another side XZ, we can write XZ is equal to 1 upon root 2 into YZ. And therefore, from this we can write the XY is equal to XZ is equal to 1 upon root 2 into YZ. In this property, again, if we have given the hypotenuse or the side corresponding to right angle, then we can find the another side by using this problem. How? In this we have given the example. Say, if the hypotenuse YZ is equal to 3 into root 2 centimeter, then find the values of XY and XZ. We know that if the triangle have 45 degree and 90 degree angles, then by using this formula we can find the corresponding sides of the right angle are similar, and the corresponding sides XY and XZ are similar. Therefore, XY is equal to XZ is equal to 1 upon root 2 into hypotenuse 3 root 2. Putting the values of this, we can write XY is equal to XZ is equal to 1 upon root 2 into 3 root 2. By simplification, we can get XY is equal to XZ is equal to 3 centimeter. Now, we have seen the two properties of the right angle triangle. The first is 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree property, and second is the 45, 90 degree property. Now, we can learn about the similarity and right angle triangle theorem. We know that we can see the first, the definition of theorem. What is the theorem? In a right angle triangle, If the altitude is drawn on the hypotenuse, then the two triangles formed are similar to the original triangle and to each other. In this theorem, the first statement is given and the second statement is to prove. म्हणजेच या प्रमेयातील व प्रत्येक प्रमेयातील पहिलं विधान हे गिवन असतं आणि दुसरं जे विधान असतं ते साध्य असतं, ते सिद्ध करावं लागतं, टू प्रूव्ह करावं लागतं. We have given the in a right angle triangle म्हणजे काटकोन त्रिकोणात if the altitude is drawn, the altitude, what is the altitude is drawn on the hypotenuse means the perpendicular drawn on a hypotenuse from the opposite vertex. Then the two triangles are formed and they are similar to each other as well as they are similar to the original. What is the given? We have seen the first given. We have given the right angle triangle. Therefore, we can draw a right angle triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. Then AC is the hypotenuse and the vertex B is the opposite to the hypotenuse. Therefore, draw a segment BD perpendicular on hypotenuse AC such that the point D is between A and C. From this, we have asked to prove the triangles formed. How many triangles are formed in this figure? In this figure, the original triangle is ABC and another two triangles are formed, the triangle ABD and triangle BDC. And therefore, we have asked to prove the triangle ADB similar triangle ABC, triangle BDC similar triangle ABC and triangle ADB similar triangle BDC. We can see the proof of this theorem. To prove this theorem, we can compare the triangle ADB to the original triangle ABC. In triangle ADB and triangle ABC, the vertex A is common and therefore the angle formed on a vertex A is similar or congruent in both triangles. Therefore, we can write the angle DAB congruent angle BAC, which are common angle in both triangles. Then the angle ADB congruent angle ABC, because these both angles are of 90 degree, and therefore by using the angle test, we can write that the angle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. Means triangle ADB similar triangle ABC. This is the equation 1. Then again we can compare the triangles BDC with the original triangle ABC. Again, we have seen that in triangle BDC and triangle ABC, the vertex C is common and therefore the angle formed by the vertex C in both triangles are congruent, and therefore we can write in triangle BDC and triangle ABC, angle BCD congruent angle ACB. This is the common angle. Then the angle BDC congruent angle ABC, because both these angles are of 90 degree, and therefore triangle BDC, similar triangle ABC by using the angle test. We can write this is as a second equation. Then see the equation 1 and 2. In equation 1, triangle ADB is similar to ABC, and in equation 2, triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. It means that the right hand side of both equations are equal. If the right hand sides are equal, then the left hand side of these both equations are also equal, and therefore we can write triangle ADB similar triangle BDC. And this is the equation 3. In this way, we can prove equation 1, 2 and 3. Thank you, friends. The remaining part we can see to the next period.